Hello, everyone. My name is Mr. Lascala. I'm the art teacher in Willingboro's ECDC schools. That's J.C. Stewart and Garfield East. Now, I've been a teacher for about 7 years all over New Jersey, and I've been with Willingboro for about 2 years. Last year, in addition to kindergarten, I taught pre-K 3 and pre-K 4. The way I like to teach is I like to read a book and then get into a project that relates to the book. Since I'm with kindergarten for 45 minutes, I've been reading two books and we've been doing one project together. I do my projects step by step, and I do want to thank you, the adult, the parent, the person who's in the room with the student. Thank you guys so much. Uh, we can't do this without you. So your support is totally awesome, and I do everything I can. And I've noticed that you guys have been doing everything in your power to make this thing work. And we are doing an awesome job. So, as I say to the kids, give yourself a pat on the back because we are doing a great job with virtual learning. A couple of hints and tips when we're doing virtual learning. I will be teaching by anticipating answers. So I would like your mics to be off. If you can make sure there's that little microphone in the center to the left a little bit, um, to the left a little, and you just make sure that you click on it so the line goes through it. A lot of you are now pros at this, and you know exactly what I'm talking about. So that's really cool. Um, if not, I can manually do it on my own, but you should only unmute if you have a really interesting answer, to say the least. If the student knows how to do it, that's okay. I do like that everyone has had an adult in the same room helping out, especially since we're going to need that help in the future. You'll notice that I'm talking about scissor safety lately, every class, and glue. We're going to be using those in 2 weeks. I think we can do it. I know we can do it. I do prefer, instead of the white glue, that you do have glue stick. A lot of students have showed me they're ready, but for the next 2 weeks, we will need crayons. If you have colored pencil, that's okay, and paper. I like white copy paper, but if you have, here's my white copy paper. But if you have like notebook paper or a notebook, that's okay too. It'll just have lines in it. Now, the thing you need to know is I would like you to take pictures and send them in to me. All right. You can send them to my email. It's on my Google Classroom, or it's right back here. It's klascala@wboe.net. And I will take the pictures and put them on a video montage with other students from both the schools. I'm going to put it onto the website, similar to what I did last year. Some of you may remember I put some of the pictures up, and we had a great showing. It was really nice to have on the websites, the school websites, artwork. When you do take a picture, let me remind you that I do not want to see students in front of their pictures. All right. I think it's great. They could be off to the side as long as they're holding it straight. Okay, something like this would be perfect, because then I can crop out the student while still sending that in, so they can view it on basically like a museum. It's like an online montage museum of the artwork for the first marking period. And basically, yeah, you don't want to hold it this way, because then I can't crop it, and it'll be like a square of like right about there, and it's not easy to work with if it's off to the side. So what you can do is just use your cell phone, just take a picture of it, send it to my email address. I'll do the cropping, and when you do send it in, make sure I know what students sent it in. All right. So have the name on the bottom, and it would be nice if you could just type in the teacher of the student, so that we can just correlate that, so I know. It's just for record keeping. Next, like I said, I like to read a book. We've already read a handful of books. The first week I read like 3 books for the 45-minute period. This time I'm reading Love Monster this week. I'm reading it because not necessarily for the content on this. It's more for the shapes, the simple shapes that we've been working on. which are over here. This week we've been working on colors and shapes because we're going to scaffold and build up upon those. You can also see that we have our beautiful rainbow, and it should all work out where we get to use all the colors to create our color monster with all different shapes. All right. Next, virtual learning. It's been going great. I appreciate all of you for all your help and all of this. Sometimes things don't always work. Sometimes you're not able to get to my website or it seems full. I implore you to try again or to check emails often. If I have to change a code, which may happen, it hasn't had to yet, but if it has to happen, I will send it to the student's email. All right, and it'll have a new code on there, and we'll be able to move on from there. What else? Mics, make sure your mics are muted. What else do I need to tell you about? Oh, have fun. Our class is all about having fun and learning at the same time, okay? I don't want you to get upset. I don't want your students to get upset. If they are having a hard time drawing a triangle or something, don't get upset. It's okay. It's school. It's art class, and it happens. We learn how to turn a mistake into a masterpiece, and the best way to learn something like a triangle is to keep trying it. So you feel free in your extra time, if you're having trouble with triangles, draw a couple extra triangles on your off time, and count the sides, and move on from there. But once again, if you don't have the proper materials, that's okay. You don't have crayons, which I prefer, but you have markers. That's totally fine. Just remember to, if you're using marker, to put down extra paper. If you're on a couch or a sofa or a soft chair, or you don't have something hard to draw on, you can always use the back of a book. I like to show the back of this book. Yes, you can use the book. I like to use the back of a book because in case you do go off, at least it's the back of the book that you're coloring on and not the front of the book. Once again, if a student does make a mistake and get it on the table, crayon or color, please do not get upset. It's their responsibility to clean it. So you just tell them how to clean it, and you give them the proper materials on how to clean it. And it should work out fine. I hope this year is going to be really good. I think it's going to be really fun, and eventually we're going to start making some really cool projects. So I hope everyone has a great school year, and thank you, parents, for your support. I appreciate it. Bye.